Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy.
And I'm Mr-Magazine.
And it is BOLO Day, Saturday BOLO Day. What we do is we tell you all the things that have sold. Not all of them. That would take a little bit longer. Not much longer, but a little bit longer.
For eBay, it wouldn't take very long at all.
But we tell you what's sold and why it's sold and give you some insider tips to help you in your business. Take it away. Give some tips.
All right, up here we have Muppet Magazine Gala Premiere Issue, January 83, Robin Williams. There also is the Muppets on the cover. However, my lister did not feel like it was necessary to put Muppets.
Well,
or
I wonder, though.
Or Mean Joe Green.
Well, I think the fact that it says Muppet would get that in.
Okay.
I don't know if I would put the Gala premiere issue. I would put first issue and then put like Joe Green or something.
Yeah, well, even Kermit or Miss Piggy might be a nice keyword too, because people
right.
do collect. Anyways, it did go for $31 and had it up for almost a year. So you think it'd be worth more than that, but still, cool cover. If you could find it for a few bucks, grab it.
Yeah. And again, it's the first issue too, and as we mentioned before, people do collect first issues as well.
All right.
And your lister did highlight that, which is a plus.
Yes, true. Good job, lister. Next up, Mr. Peanut Vintage Planter Figures lot of 6 with pen. Pretty cool lot. Surprisingly, didn't go for a lot of money. Listed maybe a month or so ago. Any thoughts on that? Looks like how much can you? I mean, I guess maybe put the size of the big one. That would determine, because it doesn't look like they're too big. So the big one might be a few inches. The small ones might be an inch or two. You know.
I'm just trying to count, and then what is that?
It looks like 8 pieces.
That's what. What is the piece?
And this is a salt and pepper shaker, so that's kind of cool.
What is?
Right?
Okay, no, move down from right there. Yeah, what is that piece?
Oh, I don't know. Is it like a measuring cup?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my count is not. I'm still baffled with the 6 because I see 8 items total.
I guess you get 2 for free.
And the only thing that I probably would have done differently, but I don't think you could make your listers do this, is try to do a little bit of, which again, I don't think your people should do this, right. But what I would have done is I would have tried to do some research into what years as opposed to vintage, and I'd say 1950s, 1940s. Maybe with the Google Lens, maybe you'd be able to get that big red one and get a date, because the pen looks old.
The pen looks like it could be worth $24 alone, and then I would, and even you don't need to research it just to I'm not saying BS people, but I would say obviously salt and pepper shaker, he's got pen in there. But these probably candlestick holders, and this is probably a measuring stick.
Right.
I wouldn't research it. I would just say that's what it looks like to me with my knowledge. I mean, that's what I would think it would be.
Right. Well, I would actually try to research and try to say, oh yeah, this was a premium from 1958 or something like that.
But and sadly, I don't know. But this could be Bakelite. I have no idea. If it is, it's probably $100 or who knows. But,
right. But again, on the other side, I'm sure you made money.
Yeah, it's better than sitting in a box in a corner and.
And it probably takes up a fair amount of room too.
Sure. Next up, Playboy, February 2007,
wow.
Pam Anderson cover pictorial. This looks like the Russian version, which the lister didn't say.
Ukrainian or Russian,
Ukrainian, yeah. Not that it would matter. I think who bought it knew that. I think I took $250 on it. I didn't pay a lot for this when I bought this collection, plus the $50 to grade it, so I'm still into it right.
Wow, though, that's still pretty good money.
9.4 may be the highest or only one of that grade anyways.
Right, yeah.
So... Next up, I thought this was a good one. Death of the Centerfold, VHS, 1981, Jamie Lee Curtis, hard case. Please rewind. So I don't know if this is a keyword. Does it say please rewind on there? Yeah, please rewind me. Okay, so I don't know if people search on that. It's kind of funny. It sold for $15, but I just wanted to put that up there because it's...
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know why they would have put
if you're buying it from me, I do not care if you rewind it or not.
You know what? Go back to that picture again. You know what? I wonder, could your lister not have been around when VHS was around?
Oh, for sure.
So thought please rewind was some kind of a keyword or some kind of
maybe the company, maybe the company that made it, instead of MGM and the Lion. I don't know. That's
funny.
But I thought that was good stuff.
That is good stuff. That is funny.
Next up, this is a sucker bet, so buy it cheap. WCW 1991 World Championship Wrestling trading cards, unopened box. For some reason...
Are they still printing them?
They could be, but they must have made a lot of these because wrestling was hot back then. You got all the big names are in this set. But for some reason, it just doesn't sell for a lot. And it's, you're talking about
$1 a pack.
Yeah, it's cheap. They don't go for much. The sets don't go for much. Yeah, I think they just flooded the market with them, unfortunately, in that era.
That's actually really good to know, too, though.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
So you want to buy it for $10, really.
Right, well, because, again, I deal in wrestling. Wrestling's good. Wrestling's good. And then all of a sudden you get an opportunity to buy that. And great deal. This guy wants $20 a box. It's got to be great.
Yeah, because if you do the Topps version around that same time period, the WWF, I mean, that's 10 times that price, at least.
Right. Wow.
All right, next up, we've been relisting old items from years ago they haven't sold from eBay and Amazon and relisting them on eBay or Amazon. This is a gigantic model kit, and I think I got $125 for it, so better than sitting on a shelf in my garage. We turned it into some money.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Now, how long had it roughly been sitting? Roughly?
7-8 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had a whole collection sitting in the garage at the shop for, so we brought them all over to the warehouse. They were listed, most of them were listed on Amazon if they were on there, if not eBay, and they're all dead stock from Amazon for whatever reason.
Right.
And, if you can't list on Amazon anymore, which is the case, then we would put it on eBay, and it's still a big model, big money.
Nice.
As Geddy Lee said, big money goes around the world. All right, next
At least
up.
you didn't do an Anna Nicole Smith joke. I thought you were going to go big money, big model, big money.
No.
Thank goodness you didn't.
No,
You've grown up. I'm proud of you.
I'm not that kind of guy. Next up, never seen this before, but I see the money going to my account. Original Black Cat drawing by Neil Vokes, 12 by 9.5 sheet, and went for, I think, $48. Yeah.
Now, what is the third picture?
Probably the back of it. Let's see, you got that one. Very cool.
Right. Yep.
Original. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right.
All right. So that tells who the.
Got some information.
Yep.
Maybe his address, whatever. Yeah.
There you go.
Very
So you
cool.
can write them, ask for another one.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it for me. Cool piece.
All righty. I start off with. All right. You probably saw what this was already.
Madonna song.
What would be some iconic magazine covers? The Rolling Stone.
That's for Cosmo.
You'd have the Rolling Stone with John and Yoko.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have the Afghan Girl.
Yep.
Another one, believe it or not, iconic cover. Oh, you'd have the one with the pregnant lady on the cover. Was that Demi Moore? Was that who was pregnant?
You're right, yeah.
That would be iconic.
Okay, yeah.
And this would be another iconic cover.
Oh, wow, okay.
Got $32 out of it, so do buy it if you see it out there. Listed as an iconic cover with LeBron James and Giselle. She's on the market now.
I didn't know she cheated on Tom with LeBron. Good for her or him.
Yeah, maybe with you too. Who knows? At some point. But yeah, this is an iconic cover. So when you do pick this magazine up, and you can pick it up for a couple of bucks out there, you can get the $32 out of it. Just list it that way, and you will make the sale.
Yeah, that's something now that I know that I don't know if I've had that before, but if I find a mint one, I would certainly grade it.
Yeah. Would they grade that?
Yeah, they would.
For as thick as those are.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, some of those thick ones, the cases are gigantic, and they're sturdier now. They don't crack as easily. So yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Up next, the Arcade Sacramento, California cocktail napkin, Scotty Dog fire hydrant bathing suit. Yeah, get every single keyword you possibly could get in there.
Yeah.
Ended up taking $10 on it, but I'm still not too upset for getting $10 for a napkin. And I think you have an idea which estate I probably got this out of, with the Scotty Dog.
Yes.
Up next, Cooking with the Dead. Grateful Dead Vegetarian Recipes. It is a $58 book if you happen to see this book out there. Generally speaking, Grateful Dead things are good to start with.
Cool cover, cool art, yeah.
Yeah, yep. So to get $58 out of this seems reasonable, but it isn't an old book by any means at all. I mean, it's 27 or 29 years old now, but still it's not like from the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
So to be up from the 90s to be able to get that out of a book like this, do keep your eyes open for it.
Cool.
Also, do keep your eyes open for Montgomery Ward Farm Catalog. $42 out of this. Saddles, chickens, harrows, fencing. The key to something rather like this is lots of pictures. Because people will want to sit there, and of course the index as well, but people will want to sit there and go through and see what happens to be in there. So to get $42 out of a catalog like that,
amazing.
Can't argue with that at all.
Nope.
And this next item here is rare because it's signed. It's signed by Bob Collins. I don't know if you... Wow. Boxing history, Rochester, New York. Bob Collins signed book.
Wow. Yeah, I know Bob.
2013, third edition. I got $15 out of it. Happy with that over there.
Yeah, I'm sure he is too.
You can tell Mr. Collins that his signature is worth something.
Sadly, if you offer it to him, he would pay you less than that amount.
Well, he's probably got 10,000 of these books sitting somewhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Why is he going to pay for his own signature?
Exactly.
Up next, Sunset Magazine, July 1943, WW2, Victory Gardens Adobe Houses. I put this up for one main reason, and that is that we have mentioned it before as a keyword. Victory Gardens is definitely a keyword. Always sells any WW2 item you have with Victory Gardens. Mention it, and you will end up making the sale. And the last item I have up over here today is probably something that I'm going to take a guess that when Mr. Magazine says it, he says, "Why didn't you throw it away?" All right?
Yeah, can't wait to see it.
A genuine Grotzer beer label, Polish beer vintage.
Wow, holy crow.
That is not in the best of shape. It was rescued from a scrapbook.
Wow.
And it got some bids at auction.
Good for that.
Sometimes you never know. And I think this right here shows why we always put everything up for auction first. Because, again, there is zero chance I would have put a price like that on it at all.
You probably put $20. You know, like, and been happy.
Yeah.
You're not knowing. Holy cow.
Yep. So that's why we put everything at auction first and let it run. Because you absolutely never know what something or other might sell for. Does raise the question that we bring up all the time. If it were in mint condition, would the value be much different? Right? On something like this.
I mean, mint 400, you know, excellent 350, VG plus 300, you know, not a ton, you know, like.
Right. Because it's for it to go for that in that condition, it's got to be rare to start with.
Yeah, I mean, if you picked up a mint one now, knowing this, then you're going to put it up for $400 or $500. You know,
right.
Maybe you get it, maybe they make an offer a little less, but yeah. Did you cut it out of the scrapbook?
No, it came like that. Yeah, I got it like that in the deal on a house call, as a matter of fact.
Wow, jeez, that's crazy. That's good. Awesome.
So hopefully that helps you a little bit. I know we're all going to drink some beer now to celebrate, and we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.